This past weekend, the Lansing Center hosted the State Republican Convention, welcoming more than 2,000 Republicans from all over the state.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
It is time for us to stand up to say, we are reinventing Michigan, and we are doing it with relentless positive action. We're not fighting, we're not blaming, we're just making Michigan a great state again.
Governor Snyder addressed the crowd, putting an emphasis on recent right-to-work legislation and the youth vote. Many delegates reiterated Snyder's emphasis on the youth.
This has been on the youth, and it's been on the technology that the Republicans seem to be falling behind on. For some reason, they just think by logic and reason that everybody would just follow suit, and that's not turning out to be the truth. They need to do it through the medias, the Twitters, and all the other forms of communication that the younger generations are using, and that seems to be where they get their information from. So we need to go there to help inform them about what's really going on.
A lot of the campuses are only one-sided because of a lot of the liberalism on the college campuses promoted by professors, and a lot of the students really have not heard the conservative side. Actually, it's just constitutional government. They just don't understand it. We're trying to inform people what really is your Constitution and your freedoms and your choices out there. So that's what we're promoting is conservatism, and that's what a lot of the youth vote is not aware of. We're trying to get some younger college kids involved, starting Tea parties and Republican parties on college campuses. Spread the word of freedom, liberty, and personal responsibility.
Many young people were present at the convention, campaigning for their chosen candidate for youth chair. A group of students from Western Michigan University were in attendance to support Matt Jones, a native of Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Being able to present facts and figures to the students is the best tool that we have for recruiting. And once we're able to get students, and once they see what we're about, our numbers go up, and we've seen a big increase, especially this past semester and this semester, as far as students joining our organization.
Right, about 2 years ago our group consisted of about 5 members, and now we have a pretty consistent about 40 member group, so we've seen a lot of growth this past couple of years. It's a hard battle, but it's the right battle.
The youth are the second largest voting demographic in American politics, yet they're by far the most underrepresented. What I tell people to get people energized that are young is they've got to be exposed to it.
Although Governor Snyder did not touch on gun control in his speech, it was also a main focus at the convention. A small group of people stood outside with signs and candles, braving temps below 20 degrees to protest the gun show loophole.
We've been talking to people, and I like talking to people. I'm happy to talk to people that don't agree with me, as long as they listen, and I listen to them. I try to respect them. Some have gone by and said, Second Amendment. I say, First Amendment. All the amendments are great. First Amendment's freedom of speech. Second Amendment's right to bear arms. I don't want to infringe on anyone's right. I want to keep guns out of the hands of wrong people.
At the convention, Bobby Shostak was elected to be the chairman of the Republican Party, and Blake Edmonds beat out Matt Jones to be the Michigan Republican Youth Chair.